Is the head coach and the federation on the same page ahead of the two most important matches in Indian football history, the two qualifiers? President first, then head coach.
You see, I don't know why and how this speculation has come, but since it has come, and you have asked a question to answer, that I would say that chief coach is very much in communication with president. Only as I mentioned on your last question, the chief coach had come and there was a speculation that president did not meet. In my letter we say, we have a technical committee chaired by I.M. Vijayan. And those 7-member committees, they together played nearly 300 international matches. So any decision comes to the hierarchy, it is through the subcommittee. If it is an evaluation of a national team performance, the first report and communication will go to the technical committee. And they will discuss with the coach and support staff. They submit that report to the secretariat. Secretariat will put it to the president, and president will take it to the executive council. So it is not that now myself and Mr. Igor are sitting here. It does not mean we are going to discuss about the next FIFA match, next year of contract, or the past Asian Cup. It's not a protocol. We are running a federation. We are running a sports body which has a policy, constitution. So if we follow, otherwise what is the point of keeping subcommittee? A player like Vijay and Climax or others, Sabir Ali, Pinky, what is the point of Tabiba? What is the point of keeping them? If they have no role to discuss and evaluate the technical performance of national team. And what is more important than a senior national team? So that's how, when this situation occurred, chief coach had come to football house. The meeting was with the technical committee, and that report had come to president, and president is tabling report to the 10th of March at Itanagar Executive Council thereafter to AGM.
Excellent. Coach, same question. Are you happy in India? Give me a candid answer. Do you get the support? 2 matches coming up. You don't give us results, we'll come after you. The media will. So you give us a candid answer.
Dear Boria, first, thanks for inviting me here amongst the great athletes of this country. It's a pleasure being here, and it's a pleasure answering questions which were created by someone else, and they come as a surprise to me. And why is that? Because me and the president personally, together with the vice president, Mr. Harris, 7 months ago, had a meeting and agreed what we're going to do for the next 2.5 years. And our plan is clear. I'm in a daily contact with the main operative of the football house, at the time back then General Secretary Shaji, these days with active General Secretary Satya. And that's what we do, that's how we operate. We're not going to change our mode of operation because of the reason someone thinks this or that. We know what we need to do, we know how to approach the things and the problems, and we know how to solve them. And I will go back and say loudly now that in July, after winning the SAF championship in Bengaluru, when we had a meeting, I explained to dear President what's going to happen in the next 6 months. And exactly that happened, because we were well aware that we are not in a position to change things at that moment. We were well aware that we are going to go through a suffering time once again, like it happened 4.5 years ago when I started the process. Now it's a second phase of our work, which starts with the suffering again, but as many great goats and sportists said many times when they were answering questions, the best wins comes throughout defeats if you know how to learn things. And that's what needs to come out. Out of every defeat we suffer, and every draw we get there out on the pitch, and every win. Under the learning process, We are not recognized football country still, not in Asia, not to mention the world, but we are on the verge of qualifying first time in history for the third round of the World Cup qualifiers and making sure India gets 10 games against the greatest teams in Asia.
Extra time.
লেটেস্ট নিউজ আর এক্সক্লুসিভ ভিডিওর সঙ্গে আপডেট থাকতে এখনই সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করতে ভুলবেন না যেন।